And we're good. Right, so we're going to do 20, 22, 26, 28, and 32 and 33. Part. Wonderful. All. Right, first thing. 2 is greater than minus 2m, which in turn is greater than minus 8. So, what I often tell you guys is that you sort of blank out one of them, don't you? Or you can write it out twice. What do you mean by write it out twice? Draw a line dead center and do what? Do it like this. And minus 2m greater than minus 8. Okay. So essentially you rub out either side. Okay. Now let's look at this one. And I suppose I can multiply both sides by minus. What happens? Minus 2 less than 2m. Divide both sides by 2. What you get? Minus 1 less than m. Multiply both sides by minus. Then we get 2m less than 8. And then m less than 4. Alright, you guys? Now, have I got full marks? Because this question requires me to do a number line. So, minus 2, I'll start off with. Is it X element R, element Z, or element M? Huh? Which one is it? Z. Great. To include the 4? No. 3, 2, 1, 0. To include the minus 1? No. And you're done. That's question 20. Now, 22, is it? Alright. 22. Alright, same deal. Split in half, minus 9 less than 1 minus 5x. 1 minus 5x less than 6. So what happens here? Bring the 1 over to your side and we get? Minus 10 less than 5x. James, you multiply both sides by minus, what happens? When you multiply both sides by minus, so James, clear. Yep. Change the signs, yeah? Divide both sides by? And what you get? 2 is greater than x, yeah? Same deal here, bring the 1 over to your side, you get minus 5x is less than 6 minus 1. Minus 5x less than 5. Sheree, what do you do now?
Minus 5. And then you bring the minus 5, you bring the minus 5 over and you divide it by minus 5.
You can do, I multiply both sides by minus 1.
Okay, then you just get 5x minus 5.
Minus 5?
Yeah, minus 5.
And now divide by 5.
And you just get minus 1. X. That's the minus. X is greater than 1.
X is greater than minus 1. And x is also smaller than?
Yeah.
2. Greater than minus 1, smaller than 2, element R. So do filled in circle or hollow circle? Hollow, because you're not actually including the minus 1. And for the 2, filled in or hollow? Hollow, and then shade it in, and you're good to go. Cool. Now we're on 26, 28. 26 is next. Don't mind the applied maths there. Alright, 26. And now. Alright. Now. Alright, Connor, how did you do the first part? This part here.
So, I brought over the 5.
Yeah, what you get?
Minus 7, minus 5. Minus 12.
Yeah.
Minus 3x.
Yeah.
Then I multiply by minus 1.
Both sides by minus 1. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then 4 is greater than or equal to x.
Divide both sides by 3, you get 4 greater than or equal to x, yeah. And what's another way of presenting that? You can spin it around. What happens when you spin it around?
X is less x is less than 4.
Yeah. Alright, have a question for you. What are all the numbers that are less than 4 that's an element of n?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4. So does everybody see the answer? A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and D is 4. Because it specifies that A has to be smaller than B. So 1 is smaller than 2, 2 is smaller than 3, and 3 is smaller than 4. Now to deal with the maths error. Okay, so somebody reported they might have encountered a maths error using the calculator on the next part. Okay, so let's find out. That's interesting. 0 point B. That's very interesting. So what do I put in for A?
1,
B?
0.2.
0.2. Hopefully you don't do that in the unit cert. C and D? Oh yeah, my fault. It is 3 and 4, yeah. And then take away 1. Now, pay attention to how I'm using the calculator. Press the sort button first. Press the fraction button second, so it's 1 take away over 0.2. Everybody cool? Which is actually 5, believe it or not. I'll do it all with the calculator first, and then I'll do it out afterwards. Yeah, take away 1. Answer is 4. Okay, now let me work it out individually for you. 1 divided by 0.2 is 5. 3 times 4 is 12. Take away 1. 17 take away 1 is 16. Square root of 16. 4. Alright, let's move on. 28. You got that one now? Alright, good job. Now, whoop. There we go, there's 28 there. There we go. Alright, do these two parts and fuse the two answers together. You guys know how to do this, won't waste too much time. 2x less than or equal to A, x less than or equal to, or next one, 3x plus 2 greater than or equal to minus 1, 3x greater than or equal to minus 3, x greater than or equal to minus 1. Draw it on a number line. Where do I start? Start at minus 1. Do you include the minus 1, Connor? Why? There's an equal sign, isn't there? Do you include the 4?
No, smaller than.
But there's an equal sign. Smaller than or equal to. So you're allowed to include the number 4. And how do you get all the numbers in between? Write it in. And you're good. Have a cool with that? Alright, what am I on now? 29 or 32?
32.
Alright, 32. With 32, you have to give a valid answer for what you think it could be. Now, if I drew that, what do you think the answer is? X bigger than or equal to 1, or x less than or equal to? X elements? N. It also could be x elements Z, couldn't it? Did anybody else have another answer, but it's also correct? Yes?
You can do x is less than 4.
X less than or equal to 4, yeah?
Less than 4.
Oh sorry, my fault. X less than 4, yeah? X element N, yeah, that's also a valid answer. Charlie?
What is 1 is less than 4 equal to x is less than
Equal to 3, yeah, that'll work. All the numbers between 1 and 3 X elements. N or Z, yeah? Yeah, great. We all go with those answers? There's several answers, isn't there? You can keep making them up over and over again. There's so many different variants. What about this one here? There's only one answer for this one, I believe.
X is less than 5.
Less than or equal to 5, yeah.
Yeah, and X on 4.
Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't that be less than the whole
Oh, it's a hollow, is it? Oh, sorry, my fault. It looks like a full dot on my one. But yeah, you're right, less than. Because it's meant to be a hollow dot. Alright. The next one is part 3 element N or element Z? John.
It's element Z.
How do you know that?
Because it goes minus 1 here.
Yeah. And what's it in between?
Minus 1.
So what can you say? X bigger than?
X bigger than equal to 4. So X smaller than minus 1 X is equal to a big less than 4.
Alright, so X is bigger than or equal to minus 1. X is smaller than or equal to 4. Some people might fuse that. I think Charlie might fuse that into 1. Did you do that, Charlie? Charlie fuses it into 1. Alright. You could also, can anybody else give me a different answer that also works? Yes.
Well, when I was correcting, I had that answer, but then on the back of the book it says it should be X is less than or equal to minus 1.
No. It's, any number here is bigger than minus 1.
Sorry, X is greater than or equal to minus 1, but there's no arrow at the end, it's after 4, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it stops at 4. In my opinion, that stops at 4.
In the book says continues on.
Oh, does it?
In the back of the book.
Oh, yeah, well then they should put an arrow in to say it continues on forever. Yeah. So what Connor's saying in part 3 is that it doesn't say whether it stops or not. To me, it needs an arrow to say it stops. Or it continues. Yes, Charlie?
Part 2, arrows after 6.
Yeah, even though bad workmanship on the book, if you ask me. The juniors here to be much clearer. Okay? We hope. Now, what about the next one? The next one's very straightforward. What do you think? 3 and bigger? Dylan? Yeah, perfect. We good?
Yeah.
And finally, 33, isn't it? Right. Now. Alrighty. Write down all the values that satisfy this. Bring the 1 over the other side, and what do we get? X less than or equal to? Has to be positive even number, so go for it. Any positive even number below 5. 2 and 4, yeah. Next one. Bring the 4 over the other side, and what happens? X less than 3. All the numbers that are positive odd numbers. Just 1, isn't it? Why are we not allowed to put in 3?
It's not
equal to, exactly. Next one. Bring the 13 over the other side and we get 2x less than 50x less than 25. Square numbers. What are the square numbers?
16, 9, 4.
What? Yeah, 1 by 1? Oh, yeah. Any other ones?
5.
Nope. What's 1 by 1?
1.
2 by 2.
4.
3 by 3.
9.
4 by 4. 5 by 5. Am I allowed to use 25?
That's fine.
Exactly. Charlie?
Does 1 count as a square number?
Yes.
Okay, I'll talk for that.
No, 1 by 1 is a square number, yeah, definitely. No. It's, what?
Is that prime number?
No, it's not prime number. Now, 2x plus 5 less than 27. So what do we do there? 2x less than what? 20. 2x less than prime numbers. What's the first prime number, Charlie?
3.
Nope. Yep. Here we go. 2, 3,
5 and 7.
5, 7. Everybody always says 9, but 9 is not a prime number because you do. 11 would be the next one, but can I include 11? No. Alright, I think that's us done here today.